Because we record these back to back, the elephant in the room is still fresh from the previous showdown.
Do we or don't we listen to Phil?
No, your
Is that
your City
Phil
Connect.
still back here?
No, I put it back on the chair.
Oh, that's nice of you.
He spent a lot of money on that pillow. I've wrapped your winner right here in the previous winner's controversial.
Yes, because
sweater.
you can't follow a prompt.
No, wow. Okay, that was literally
Next on Ugly
no,
Thirds.
no, not yet.
Next
not
on
yet.
Ugly Thirds.
Because that.
Welcome
Just
back
so
to
we're
another
clear,
episode of Ugly Thirds.
Comment,
Your mic is off, by the way, so you can't hear you. So back to what I was saying. Welcome back to Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is Worst City Connect logo. Gentlemen, take it away. Now you can argue.
Gentlemen, we're still
Just what I
gentlemen.
want. We're back to gentlemen. Just what I wanted to say before. Let me have this one. You can't follow the prompt was on every single report card of mine from like 3rd grade to 11th grade. So yeah, I know. I saw it every year that I can't follow the prompt.
And yet, you're still winning all of these every single time.
No,
So,
we are well, barring what happened with this one, we are tied, and we can't go back to the comment showdown things because those are
whoa! Why can't we go back to the comment? Because why?
because
I'd be in the lead.
Because now we have a poll. We have irrefutable evidence.
Is it irrefutable?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep popping bubbles until you come back on that.
This City Connecting. Now that I've got it right, City Connect. The terrible MLB jerseys. Phil
It has nothing to do with us.
Craft nothing to do with those, but crafted the idea that does the jersey or the logo coincide with what the city represents?
Does it connect to the city? Not and I took it extremely. First off, it has to be a city, because after the debacle of the Whalers logo, there's a second letter hidden in there. It's not a 1-letter logo,
Just 'cause you
even
couldn't
though
see
no
it.
one sees it until you point it out to them.
Phil saw it.
Oh, okay, Phil. Okay, you're the special one, right? Well, we know. So after that, it'd be like, if I brought out a state, everyone would be like, oh my god, that's not a city. You lose this one. And not the city's history. Connect to the city. Logo that connects
history?
to the city is what Phil said.
Wow. Your teachers must have really loved you as a student.
Oh yeah.
You strike me as that, like, this kid, after every single thing the teacher says.
Actually,
just wanted to just one real thing real quick.
But that can't go the other way, because I had teachers make sure I'd be there on discussion days because they knew I'd argue and carry the discussion. So
they saw value in you.
Yes, I became a lightning rod.
Well, let me try that.
This is very delicate, so
there you go. You go first this time. Be careful with that. I need that jersey back.
The Devil Kings, King Devils. Okay, the Clags. Avoid it like the
I
Clag.
needed a 58.
Avoid it like the
Can't
Clag.
say that anymore.
Why? Because no one did avoid it like the Clag?
What
I'm
bothers
struggling
me is I really like this jersey, like aesthetically. I like the number kit that goes on. Okay, I like the number kit that goes along with it. I think it's very flashy.
I need to find the Reebok one with the gold for the anniversary
good
jersey.
luck
That's
with
the one
that.
I really need to
Good
find.
luck with that.
Yeah.
Little splash of gold and purple in the collar effect here, but what's with the home plate?
Well, I mean, it's not. Well, you're connecting to the City Connect jerseys right now. It's the best baseball jerseys you can find.
I guess, but what is it?
I guarantee there is a King thing with LA.
What is it? I can't riff for that long on this jersey. It's not very good.
My thought was, Knights, Kings, Shield.
Could.
They had that one where, they had like the lion with the sunglasses and all the other stuff like in it.
Okay.
So
They just wanted it to be royal.
Royal.
They just wanted royal.
So there wasn't really anything there to begin with.
It doesn't sound like.
And then we have the baseball home plate. I kind of regret not switching these now.
Why? Because you're just saying. Well, yeah, we didn't really talk about our second pick.
Our number two,
like
there's Seattle has nothing to like. Kraken is Norse mythology.
So you picked for your best a mythological creature.
Yeah,
And for your worst, you picked a mythological creature.
because
The logic here.
the mythological creature that we're talking about with the devils, and I'm going to take this before you
The
ruin it.
devil.
The devil, Bobby Boucher.
I did paint that rail yesterday.
I want to say it was Pine Barrens, or somebody's going to like literally tell us in the comments that it wasn't the Pine Barrens; it was this small town in New Jersey. But there's no connection even to that area. If it were Minnesota, that would make a little bit more sense geographically, but nothing to do with the Kraken. Like, I get that you're on the water, and we already have these colors in that part of the country. Like,
yeah,
it was a Vancouver thing before anything
their
else.
closest thing is the
This was very well done.
that's very well done. They simply leaned into nautical.
Yeah, it's nautical.
They
Thank
just
you.
leaned it. Now,
This though, like
why Kings just
I can't.
Now, I went back and forth on these because, like, what does Philadelphia and Flyers have to do with each other other than it's not even alliteration, it's just alliterative sounds. It's PH versus F. It's not even like Pittsburgh Penguins where you have the same letter there. Like, Flyers, Philadelphia. Well, I mean, is there flight in Philly? I mean, sure, but, like, they're not connected to the Wright brothers. I don't know of anything really in depth. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, maybe, like, is Northrop Grumman, was there something like, what is Philadelphia's flying heritage that, like, the team has to be the Flyers? And then this logo it's allegedly a P and a wing. What does it have to do with Philadelphia? In a city about liberty and creating this nation and all these other things, the Flyers?
Move your arm. I mean, if you turn it this way, it kind of looks like the Publix logo, which is good.
Yes. But be careful, it's bubble wrap.
It's for Gile.
Fragile. It's Italian.
I almost put Boston in here too because I never.
It is the hub of the universe. It comes from the nickname, which is why there's no Bruin on it. Boston is the hub of the universe, and therefore that wheel and spokes there at the hub, the center of. So if you would have done that, I would have slam dunk all over you.
That wasn't in the podcast that we listened to.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I learned that the colors came from the grocery store the owner owned.
You're welcome.
Is this the Devils?
Yes. How funny would that be?
I see what you've done here.
Senators d'Ottawa.
So what kind of senators are we talking
Well,
about?
okay, so obviously they pick senators because Parliament is there.
Sure.
So the senators that actually put together, which, I mean, look, I don't know Canadian politics as well as I probably should, but, like, are MPs really referred to as senators that often? Is that really the same? Someone who actually knows this stuff, please feel free. I've read Canadian history books. I don't have an answer.
You read the Canadian history book?
I've actually read 2 different ones. So
there's 2 different ones.
And I'm not including "So You Want to Be Canadian," a primer for Americans.
But this isn't.
It's Roman. What does the
Right.
Roman Senate have to do with Ottawa, Canada? Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Like it's Roman, and okay, it's a good look. It's a good bit unbalanced logo. Love the sparkle to it. Enjoy that it's Alexander Daig allegedly.
Which is, that you're putting a lot of you're banking hard on one player
And
that
they really did.
And they didn't
why we have a draft lottery.
They didn't change the franchise like we thought they would.
Would have thought. But what does a Roman centurion senator have to do with Ottawa, Ontario?
Fair.
So
fair.
Does Phil? Do you have an answer on Philly's flying heritage?
So there's some
Rumors on the internets?
Not necessarily rumors, but it's a good story. So supposedly it came from Ed Snyder's sister, Phyllis Snyder, who came up with the name after the family stopped at a restaurant on the New Jersey Turnpike. And it's supposed to be because it was short, alliterative, and captured the speed of the game.
So it had nothing to do with. Now their minor league team before this was the Philadelphia Arrows, so I guess it's an improvement. But
Quakers
was the NHL team. Actually, the Quakers came and went while the Arrows were always a thing. Like, that was their minor league team from the 20s.
But they were going to have a naming contest, and then they decided to go with this name.
Now what
names considered? Lancers, Raiders, Knights, Sabres, Huskies, Blizzards, Bashers, Bruisers, and Keystones.
All losers. Like, that's a terrible list.
But that's back in the time when you're just thinking like, all right, just slap a name on them. Give them
Yeah.
they're the Flames. Go Cougars. Bam, gone. Like,
Right.
yeah.
And the colors are because of the University of Texas Longhorns.
Which
As one does.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense.
Now, wait a minute. What was Snyder's sister's name?
Phyllis.
You know what they should have done? Philadelphia Phillies.
I've never.
No one's ever done
no
that
one's
before.
ever done that before.
It would have been a
so
perfect
that's
name there.
great.
You're telling me a team named after another team?
I mean,
I saw their City Connect jersey last night. The
It's-
bell. It's not.
the Bell logo's amazing.
It's not bad.
The blue to black, not so great.
Nope.
If they did it in green or red, it would have actually been good.
But black and blue together is now a thing.
It
Like,
shouldn't be a thing. That's where I draw the line on tolerance. Blavey. That's where I draw the line. All
Okay.
right. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, Ottawa's distant and not so clear connection to Roman centurions and the senator term, which is not used in Ottawa, or Los Angeles' deep-rooted history in this shape
And kings and royalty and
in royalty.
now, okay, again, this is not about best or worst logo. This is worst connection to its city.
Yes,
So
but people aren't gonna watch this; they're just gonna start
they're
voting.
just gonna then it's all about how well you name that poll.
Mm,
I'm gonna get Pew in on this.
gives me a lot of power.
So, do you want the Kings or John with the Senators for the worst city-connected logo? He's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, take us out. Go vote in the poll.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, ring the bell to get notifications, post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
The Philadelphia Phyllises.
Maybe they go with like the Eagles. That's not used anywhere.
No, it's a good one too.